Here with reaction, Fox News legal analyst Greg Jarrett and former White House Chief of Staff Reince Priebus. Let's be clear, Reince, this is an investigation into Joe Biden, the president. We have interviewed many times Jason Smith, House Ways and Means, James Comer, Oversight, Jim Jordan, Judiciary. This is about bribery allegations. This is about money laundering. This is about taking official acts as vice president for the financial benefit of his family. The evidence is now growing every day. It seems to me, my opinion, overwhelming and incontrovertible, and they have been stonewalling. This will hopefully stop the stonewalling, correct?
It will stop the stonewalling, but one thing to keep in mind, and what I think is key for everyone to understand in this story about this next vote that the speaker's talking about, it was the White House itself that sent the letter to the committee, and the letter said that they will not comply with witness and document requests without the formal vote. So the White House itself is telling Speaker Johnson and Jim Jordan and everyone else, we won't comply with your requests unless you take the formal vote. So they're asking for it, and they're going to get it. And to your point, I mean, there's so many twists and turns in this story. We talked ad nauseum about these loan payments and these checks. Look, if it was a loan, obviously it's a problem because you're getting money that you shouldn't get. If it wasn't a loan, then you didn't pay taxes on the money you got. So it's one or the other. And they haven't answered the question. And I'll leave you with one more thing before you turn over to the real pro, Greg. This is a great quote from Adam Schiff. He said, the failure to produce this witness, the failure to produce these documents, we consider strong evidence of obstruction of the constitutional functions of Congress. So they can take their words and eat their words.
Oh, they can eat their words. Greg Jarrett, on the legal side of this, Reince is 100% right. I mean, they demanded this. Now it looks like they're going to get it with maybe, if every Republican shows up, with the exception of maybe Ken Buck, every Republican, I believe, will vote for it. What might be interesting to see if any Democrats cross over, but Democrats usually circle the wagons. However, maybe if some Democrats don't want Joe as a candidate in 24, that could get interesting. But on the legal side, lay out the case.
Well, a House vote, Sean, is vital for legal authority to compel compliance with subpoenas, and without it, these witnesses will continue to dodge testimony. They'll defy demands to cough up documents that they're hiding. I mean, that's what Biden allies have been doing. They've been obstructing and sandbagging the investigation to protect the Bidens. And the impeachment process involves some legal elements. To force people to cooperate, the committee needs legal standing. Without it, they would have to rely otherwise on Joe Biden's own Justice Department to enforce subpoenas against their own allies. They're not going to do that. But with a House vote, it removes the DOJ as an obstacle, and the committee can go directly to court for enforcement. And, as you pointed out, Reince pointed out, some witnesses are saying, well, we're not going to consent to appear without a vote. So if approved, it'll push the probe forward, reveal more evidence, while at the same time adhering to the U.S. Constitution.
Tomorrow will be an interesting day. Appreciate it. Greg Jarrett, thank you. Reince Priebus, thank you. Straight ahead tonight.